Praise the Lord. Today's morsel is before honor is humility. James 5:11 in the Living Bible version reads, "We know how happy they are now because they stayed true to him then, even though they suffered greatly for it." Job is an example of a man who continued to trust the Lord in sorrow. From his experiences, we can see how the Lord's plan finally ended in good, for he is full of tenderness and mercy. Job was put to trial by God. After that, he realized that he has been asking the wrong questions all along while he was going through suffering. And finally, he came to the conclusion that when I go through sufferings, what matters in the end is who I know and not what I know. He knew the difference between head knowledge versus heart knowledge. Great revelations that Job gained through his life in pain was 1. Job 19 verse 25. I know that my Redeemer lives, and he will stand upon the earth at last. Job 30 verse 23. I know that your purpose for me is death. Job 40 verse 2. I know that you can do anything and no one can stop you. So here you can see that he knew whom he believed, and he knew how fleeting his days were, and he knew the God that he was trusting in, a God of impossibilities. Do you believe like Job? If then, you're trusting in God who is 100% in control of your life. He is good all the time and the one who never makes a mistake. He may seem distant while you suffer, but he is not. Like a parent next to a toddler learning to walk, he's standing next to you, watching you take new steps of faith, and he's there to hold you when you fall. He is also well aware of all the means used to deter you from the faith. Satan started his work of destruction in Job's life through the whirlwind, Job 1:19. And Job confesses that again in Job 30 verse 22 by saying, "You threw me into the whirlwind and dissolved me in the storm, and remember," in Job 38:1, the Lord answered Job from the whirlwind. When Job got transformed and when his head knowledge turned to heart knowledge, he was blessed by God, a double, a great reward for a lesson well learned. So, dear sister, these trials, sufferings you are enduring today are not to destroy you. God never put Job to shame in front of his friend, neither did God make him a scapegoat in the hands of Satan. But through it all, God taught him to endure and persevere and through humility brought great honor to his life. Job 15, verse 33. The fear of the Lord is instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Be blessed.